Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You may know me as the Grimm's List or the Grim Reaper. Today we're going to be talking about Def Noodles' cringe show. Honestly, I think his show is one of the worst show I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I'm going to be honest, the only reason I was watching it was hoping that basically Salvo Pancake would join in and basically make fun of Def Noodle. But unfortunately, most of this part, Def Noodle didn't even want to invite Salvo Pancake until the end. And even then, something bad really does happen, which eventually Def Noodle decides to assault Salvo Pancake. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did not expect to see Salvo Pancake being assaulted by Def Noodle because Def Noodle literally is the one crying the whole way through, and then once he assaults him, he's the one acting like he's a tough guy, but then if someone did that to him, he'd be crying like a little bitch. Sorry for my language, I just had to say it. Now, before I show you the video of basically Def Noodle assaulting Salvo Pancake, I want to show you a little bit of the clips of the cringe of Def Noodle and his audience. Honestly, I think his entire show is cringe, but honestly, some people think differently, so I'm just going to give my point of view on what I think about everything that I see.
Heads. You said heads?
Yeah, I said heads.
No, you said tails. All right, Miranda, who's starting? You guys are going 2-on-2. One joke. All right.
Okay, hi. You look like you cut off your pubes and glued them to your chest.
Alright, I don't know if it's just me, but literally saying about pubes, like, what the heck is this? This is so cringe and stupid. Honestly, I can't believe I have to hear about pubes and stuff like that. If you're still able to take it and you're saying it's not that bad, it gets way worse. So keep listening to what happens because you're gonna die of cringe and literally want to literally end yourself in an expression. But seriously.
JP, you don't look like you grow pubes, so you had to glue her pubes to your face.
That's Miranda.
Yeah? Well, you look like a really buff baby right now.
You look like a really ugly baby right now. Who the fuck are you talking to?
In my opinion, this isn't even a roast battle. This is literally who has the most pubes. Seriously, man. Like, come on. Why do you have to make this about pubes? And honestly, man, why is this so cringe? Like, I'm trying to actually listen to this, but I keep dying inside every time I listen to how much pubes they have. And even then, it gets even worse as it goes on. It gets even more cringe. And then you start losing interest in this entire thing. The only reason I actually watched the entire thing was because I was hoping Salvo Pancake would actually roast Def Noodle, which in most cases he didn't roast him fully, but he did roast him in a good portion of it. But unfortunately, Def Noodle didn't let him stay in there for too long. So what I'm saying is basically Def Noodle doesn't let Salvo Pancake roast him only until the end. And even then, he only lets him roast him like literally 2 minutes or so. Even then, it's really sad.
Yeah! He's got bigger boobs than you!
Yeah, fuck you, Miranda! You suck!
JP clearly never heard of ladies first, or he hasn't figured out what Miranda identifies.
Believe it or not, literally his mic mutes multiple times, which is why you hear it mute all of a sudden. I don't know why Def Noodle hasn't fixed that crap, because I mean, if you are literally known for being Def Noodle, Crappy Noodle, whatever, you should be able to pay for a good quality mic, just saying. That's not even the worst part. The worst part about this is it gets scratchy through it the entire thing, and I don't know why he's not fixing it, especially knowing that it's a show. I'm not expecting you to have the best quality mic in the world, but at least have a better mic that doesn't scratch and doesn't mute every second. Even then, his entire show is cringe, to be honest, so I can't really stand it either way. So I'm not gonna watch his show because it's so boring, and I feel like I'm dying inside every second I hear him joke.
Fuck out of here, nigga! Ew. Fuck you, hobbit motherfucker, nigga!
Don't you talk to my boyfriend like that!
No, I'm gonna take these moves.
That was a good pratfall. Shout out to you, bro. Good pratfall. Yeah, go.
Jay, I know that Elliot's very attracted to himself, which makes sense because you have a little boy face.
Speaking of little boys,
Don't you just love how it keeps scratching every second? Seriously, man. Def Noodle, get better mic, please, because your audience is probably tired of hearing scratchy noise in their ears. They don't want to get ear raped. Just saying. And a man like you have no excuses because you literally get more money than most people would probably make money off of YouTube. So you literally have no excuses, Def Noodle.
yeah, it's homophobic. I'm gonna unalive myself. Anyways, JP Nanny is a disabled kindergartner. He also dresses him. The kindergartner dresses fuck.
You suck!
I do suck. After this, in an alley. Meet me there. Be there. Wait, no, I'm looking closer. You look like a trucker's grandma. Never mind. Oh, so he can say it. He can say
Okay, alright.
Alright, now that we're done this humongous clip that I don't like hearing Def Noodle jokes, and I also don't like the scratchy noise in the background and the pube jokes. It's so lame and boring and cringe all at the same time. Now we're going to be listening to Salvo Pancake roasting him, even though it took forever for Def Noodle to finally let him speak through just one part of the time. And literally, he wasn't able to talk until Def Noodle was really stubborn on this part, in my opinion. He was being so stubborn that he wouldn't even let Salvo Pancake speak for a long time. So that's my opinion on this part. It's really stupid.
We're gonna give Salvo. We're gonna give. No, this is what we're gonna do. I just want to give Salvo a chance to get everything he's got to get out of his chest. All right. So yeah, feel free. Right ahead. All right, Salvo, what do you think?
On three. Fuck Def Noodles. Fuck Def Noodles. Fuck Def Noodles. Fuck Def Noodles.
Fuck Def Noodles. Fuck Def Noodles. Really? Right when I join in.
Fuck up. Serve my drinks, bitch. Listen, I'm not gonna stand up here like every other hack comedian LARPer that is playing the Joe Rogan experience with the fake Joe Rogan, get on the podcast, act like they're real comedians. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna monologue for about an hour about how fucking pathetic this grown man really is. Dennis Noodles, Dennis Fatozo, is a 40-year-old man. He lied about his age.
I'ma be real. That was the most entertaining thing I've seen so far because everything else was boring until Salvo Pancake was able to speak for a bit. Now, unfortunately, they eventually do remove the ability for him to speak. And honestly, Salvo Pancake is very much more based than even Def Noodle. He's actually able to call him out and make jokes that are better, that make Cry Noodles cry more.
He's a 40-year-old man that is so... He's a 40-year-old man. He's a 40-year-old man.
Why? I you had to deal with this the whole show. You're complaining. Now, hold up. You're complaining about a little bit of heckling? I had to deal with this the whole show.
Dennis Noodles is the only person that is able to have everybody on the internet fucking hate him. The gays hate him. The commentary pros hate him. Everybody fucking hates him.
There are so many Def Noodle dick eaters that will do anything for Def Noodle to basically side with him instead of actually looking at the facts and the truth about Def Noodle entire show and career to be stupid. Just saying. And to be honest, Def Noodle is cringe and will always be cringe in my opinion.
This is not a good look for you, and you know this.
Get out! Get out!
I didn't look.
Oh, shut up.
Get out! You weird! Boo! Bro, get out! Bro, get out! That's so cringe!
All right, folks. That's it. Thank you so much for joining.
You were so good.
I appreciate everybody for coming out. We're going to hang out.
To be honest, what's even more sad in this entire situation is the idea that basically his group of people that are his guards are literally trying to defend Def Noodle throughout this entire thing. But what a lot of people fail to realize is, even I myself have to realize this, is that basically what they're doing to Salvo is not just bullying, it's literally harassing the dude, like assault harassment. And I mean, yeah, sure, Salvo might make jokes there and then and basically made a lot of jokes around people, but at least he didn't touch people and didn't, he kept his hands to himself and not just, rub all over his body and thing like that. And it gets even worse as we go on. His entire show is finished after this, but it gets much worse.
Red bar! 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 Red bar!
I don't know if any of you caught this, but literally the idea of this is Def Noodle literally assaulted Salvo Pancake right in a live stream. Now, I'll slow it down just for you to see it more clearer, but you can already see that basically what Def Noodle just did is a crime, and he literally assaulted him. So meaning that literally Salvo Pancake can literally sue him right then and now. So basically he pulled a Will Smith, literally a slap on the back. Even though Will Smith slapped in the face, it's still at the back, so Def Noodle is wrong for this.
Red bar! 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 Red bar!
Now let's finish the rest of it. Understandably, I don't blame Salvo Pancake for being very angry at this, because honestly, this is literally assault. So basically, he has every right to feel the way he does. Like, this was the biggest L I've ever seen Def Noodle pull off. Honestly, it's so sad that even makes him look worse than the time where he tried to sue Keemstar. Almost at this point. I mean, I'm not surprised how stupid Def Noodle is, but at the same time, you're horrible at comedian. You're horrible at everything, pretty much. The only thing you're good at is making content, but even then, your content is dog crap. And nobody's into it because you're always scared like a little bitch, and honestly, you need to grow the hell up and stop being a B word. Literally, Def Noodles' career will probably fall down because of how stupid he is, to be honest. Because of this entire situation, knowing that basically he assaulted someone in his comedian show, which literally cried about it to Papa Gut, asking him to join, which Papa Gut refused. Now he has every right to say it, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to be assaulted in a comedian show. Holy crap, Def Noodle. You made this look entirely stupid, and you made yourself look like an idiot. Since Def Noodle enjoys assaulting people, he should actually join boxing and actually try to box Kavos, because Kavos has been wanting to box him for the longest time, and Def Noodle kept running away from him. Like, come on, dude. Def Noodle, come on. Now it's time for you to box since you love assaulting people. Might as well see it in the ring, where you can try to do that, except you're the one that gets knocked out. Anyways, like, subscribe for more, and if you don't, you will have to deal with Def Noodle's poofy hair. Love y'all, and peace out.